And they've asked me to talk about my connection with the police, and I'm looking around at a lot of police here, and the first thing that comes to my mind is, I think there's got a big spate of burglaries around Caulfield and Eastern Kilda. And, well, what can I say about the police? I lead a very clean and pure life. I've never really been in trouble with the police myself. So when I was a young man, there was one sort of incident. I don't know if you know, in New York we have these really strange parking signs, you know, parking ban here for New York Mets supporters, or don't even think of parking here. Have you seen that? I have signs in all of New York. Don't even think of parking here. Well, once when I was feeling a little bit cheeky, I stood in front of a house that had one of these signs, and knocked on the door, and this old man came to the door. He said, "What do you want?" I said, "Guess what? I'm thinking of parking here." He said to me, "What?" I said, "Go away, you crank. Go away, I'll call the police." I said, "Go ahead, call the police, see if I care. If the police come, I'll just tell them I was thinking of something else." Now, so I've never been in real trouble with the police, but actually my brother-in-law, I have to tell you, just coincidentally, about 2 weeks ago, was in trouble with the police. My brother-in-law has always got bad luck. He's in trouble all the time. He had bad luck with both of his marriages, actually. His first wife left him and the second one didn't. So he was actually mugged. He was mugged, and he had to do a whole report to the police. It was very unpleasant. And I actually have here he's a real estate agent, by the way. He's very into real estate, very devoted to his job. And he actually, I have the statement here that he issued to the police at the time of the interview. He said, "I was pushed into a spacious alleyway, only half a mile from public transport. And I was then punched in my face, which still retains some of its original features." And my other connection with the police, I'm very ashamed and very sorry to say, is my second eldest daughter, Esther Baylor, who is, she's the rebel of the family. As you know, as I said, I have 16 daughters, and I guess statistically there's always one bad apple in the bunch. You know, we love her and everything, but she caused us a lot of heartache over the years. She got involved in sort of a bad crowd, and she joined some sort of anarchist organization, some sort of left-wing thing, and she put out on her Facebook, this is about 2 years ago, she put on her Facebook that she's going to be going to the G20 conference, she's going to be protesting there. And she wrote to all her Facebook friends, she said, "By the way, if you ever see me getting beaten up by the police, just put down your video camera and come and help me." And actually, the first time she protested at one of these things, she got into trouble, she was arrested, and she was sentenced actually to 120 hours of community service, but that was reduced actually to 80 hours. Reduced on the request of the community. And then she disappeared for a few months, and she came back, and you know, we didn't recognize her. She had all these sort of metal things in her face, and body art, and tchotchkes in her eyebrows, and all sorts of things. And she brought this young lady home with her. She said, "Mom, Dad, I wanted to meet Meredith." We said, "Who's Meredith?" She said, "Meredith's my new partner." I said, "Your partner? What's a partner these days?" I don't know today what's a partner. In my day, a partner was somebody who took to court for stealing from the business. Meredith starts asking me all these questions, you know, what do I think of same-sex marriage? And I said, well, I have nothing against same-sex marriage. I mean, after all, my wife and I have been having same-sex for the last 4 years. Anyways, I just want to finish off by saying,